Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the special characters for Combat Patrol magazine, and character 4 with Ursula Creed. There's the sprue there. Also her 32mm base. Also, another thing that was interesting, I received this as well. I had to look on the sprue, and there's nothing sort of missing, but however, once it goes back in focus, there is a Terminator head, which is definitely not from the Leviathan set because the back of the head is actually smooth. So there you go, puzzling one, but I'll go with it. Anyway, on the art here, Ursula Creed. Those of you who are Astra Militarum fans will know she is the daughter of the Lord Castellan Ursula Creed, and there is some art there with a couple of other Astra Militarum Cadians behind her. So here we go, Lord Castellan, Ursula Creed. So like they always do, they start with how to build. So Ursula Creed, follow the step-by-step guide on how to build. Duty and faith, Cadia and the God Emperor. I fight for them all, as my father did before me, Ursula Creed, Lord Castellan of Cadia. Sorry. So, our second page, still going on to how to build. And then we move on to our next pages of how to paint Ursula Creed. So, obviously, follow the step-by-step guide, starting with base coats, shades, and then highlighting your miniature. So, base coats needed: Caliban Green, Wraithbone, Catching Flesh, Lead Belcher, Rescue Armour, Rakkar Flesh, Abdon Black, Corax White, and Methstone Red. And remembering to get like that all painted up as well. So, base coats here, we're using Catching Flesh, Gadian Green, Lead Belcher, and Mechanicus Standard Grey. Then we move on to our shades. Shade application, so our Noon Oil, Raycon Flash Shade, and Agrax Earth Shade. Remembering shade the base, Noon Oil, Agrax Earth Shade. Relaying paints needed, Corax White, Rakkar Flesh. Then we're going to move on to our next stage, highlighting our paints needed: Aura Flesh, Pallid Witch Flesh, Night Quester Flesh, Stormhoof Silver, Mechanical Standard Grey, White Scar, and Wild Rider Red. Painted eyes. Highlighting your base. And there you go, model complete. So, Lord Castellan Ursula Creed. Ursula Creed is the Lord Castellan of Cadia, and her sheer grit and determination truly embodies the Cadian spirit, almost as much as its rallying cry for Cadia stands. Much like her father before her, although lost in the fall of Cadia, she is an exemplary general and tactician, and her victories in the name of the Imperium are many. Her lofty duties as Lord Castellan do nothing to dissuade her from taking to the field of battle should the hour prove especially dire. Flanked by elite Kasrkin bodyguards, she carries a power sword, her joint pistols, and vengeance and the weight of expectations upon her shoulders in the form of her lost father's old great coat. So, as it shows here, great coat, a power sword, and duty and vengeance pistols. And then we move on to, we've got a bit of a quote there. She's a tyrant of war, tactical despot, and a dangerous officer to wager with. I thank the Emperor for the Lord Castellan every day. I draw breath, Colonel Alan Cadian. So, Cadia's legacy. So, the sovereign of Cadia may have broken the planet, but not to resolve the Cadians. It is common belief that the mantra Cadia stands will ring true as long as the Cadian soldiers draws breath and fights in the name of the Imperium. Ursula Creed's father, Lord Castellan, Ursula Creed is believed to have fallen in defense of Acadia during the 13th Black Crusade. His title has now passed to his daughter, and with it, so too has the redoubtable spirit of Orcadians. So, Jenny Command, there's her father, her late father. Ursula Creed led his forces to the bitter end of Acadia's defence. And we've got a bit of a read here again. The Ashramatarum, exploring complex organisation built upon a rigid hierarchy that ensures that each and every soldier, from fresh recruit to hardened officer, knows their place. The title Lord Castellan or Lord Marshal is given to regimental commanders such as Ursula Creed of Acadia and Vernon Dreer of Krieg. While such soldiers wield incredible power and influence, they too must answer the organization's high command and ultimately the Emperor. So we get to use her on the actual tabletop. There's a date sheet there with her ranged weapons, the Duty and Vengeance, melee weapons, a power sword, and she's a leader, and then her abilities there. And as they did with all the other special characters, ready, aim, shoot. I'll see supplied on the back page there, just to show off your model. And there you go. That is it. Thank you all for watching. For the last special character in this series of Combat Patrol, I'm sure. Character 04, Ursula Creed. Thank you all again for watching. Get it painted up very, very soon. And show off Ursula Creed myself. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.